No, I mean, hey, don't touch my Red Bull.
So it's going to be a good episode. We don't have Michael today.
Oh, man. I watched a little bit of the Inter game yesterday. No goals. Then I watched some of the Milan and Napoli game. No goals. Then I went into Fiorentina Spal. No goals. And then Lazio Roma. No goals.
Quadrato and Gattano were on the front, and me and Chato were on the back. The funniest part was, at the end, almost we got to the airport, and he says, "Ragazzi, let's go to McDonald's." I said, "What?" I said, "Are you crazy?" I said, "If Montella knows that you want to go to McDonald's, don't worry." He said, "We're not going to tell anything to Montella."
Because he was at Fiorentina at the time. Is that
part
part
true?
true?
To McDonald's, yeah.
Yeah, that part is true.
Gattuso, I think,
He's one of the best coaches.
Gattuso is
Anyway.
implementing to me a mix between Sacchi and Gasperini.
And Mourinho.
No, Mourinho is not a coach for me. The guy, I thought he was Polish because the way he was talking. I said, "No, Antonio, I'm Ukraine, from Ukraine." Oh, I said, "Svechenko is one of my favorite players. I'm dying to meet him." I said, "He's a personal friend of mine," the guy said. Oh, I said to myself, so he said, the next time that Svechenko comes around, because it's the third game that he's been reffing with us, he says, "I'm going to see if I can arrange you to meet him personally." I said, "Oh, shook." I said, "I'll do anything. I will quit my job."
And Shevchenko, who went to Chelsea the first year.
As a pallone d'oro, as one of the best players in Europe and the world.
Listen, not everybody's like Milan. Not everybody's like Milan that would just give out the captain's armband to Bonucci. Antonio said, "Do you think that Roma and Juventus were, and correct me if I'm wrong, were inspired by the way that Gattuso's been playing with Milan to make the comeback, and Cassano being in the stands and going to Trigoria? Do you think that inspired Roma for the comeback?"
Not at all. Not at all. Gattuso inspired him. What did he say?
Cassano.
Let me tell you something.
I think Ranieri.
Cassano.
Oh my God.
Cassano. He's one of the great.
Hold on.
Few weeks.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
What have you been drinking? Is it?
I don't drink. Only coffee.
Is it Red Bulls or is it? What do you have? Something
Red
there?
Bull.
He's got some Lambrusco.
Cassano. Totti does not sit around with losers. For Totti to bring Cassano to sit next to him and to bring him to Trigoria, Cassano, he's got big soccer balls. Okay? Cassano's got big soccer ball. You guys, when the Roma and Barcelona were drawn for the quarterfinals,
You said the same thing. You said the same thing.
Bologna, I never said that. I said Roma's got 40% chance at least to win, to go through.
But I still don't see how Gattuso gets involved in all this.
Gattuso is a big motivator. Montella is a great coach, but Gattuso is a big motivator. Gattuso can take an average player and make him a great player.
But Gattuso, a few months ago, you were saying that he's not the right coach.
I didn't know how good it was. I never said Gattuso. I respect Gattuso the way he played.
So how does that influence the Roma players and the Juventus players? What is the influence there?
It is an influence. They're looking
Because they're looking at Gattuso?
Yeah, they're looking at the way AC Milan plays. The way they stepped up their style of playing and their aggressivity and everything else. Yeah, you keep laughing. Don't worry about it. You keep laughing. You know why? Because you got that loser of Allegri. That stupid loser of Allegri.
The loser of Allegri. That's
Allegri and Buffon. They gave up on Juventus until Roma won. If it wasn't for Roma's winning, Allegri will have already pulled everybody out and put the Primavera inside to go to play in Madrid.
Antonio,
Okay?
even after Juventus lost, I told you never failed to make me laugh. You never fail.
Good.
You do a really good job.
I'm not crying. I'm not used to laughing.
Tears of joy.
You had some people in the comments that were agreeing with you. There's some people from Body that they liked your Cassano point. And
I think that's the only... Anybody from Body, Cassano's the god. Cassano's the god.
Name me 3 or 4 midfielders. Besides, listen to me. Name me 3 or 4 midfielders forward, because Cassano can do both. That they're better than Cassano. Besides the greatest player, Del Piero and Baggio and Totti and all the stuff. Just give me 3 or 4 of those players. And let me remind you one more thing. Totti said, and I didn't say it, Cassano, when he was playing with Roma, even when he was playing for AC Milan, was one of the top 3 midfielders. None of Europe, of the world. This said by Totti. You can just go blog it.
The 8th
no,
one.
but with the computer, go look at it, look up.
Without a doubt, he was a top quality player.
God.
Yeah.
But he's never made a career out of it because his head isn't in the right place. Same thing with Balotelli.
Oh my
Balotelli, as far
How long did he last at Real Madrid?
Yeah. And
What do you mean how long did he last at Real Madrid?
because
of stupid people.
Capello.
Stupid people.
Capello was his coach.
Yes. Stupid people.
Capello.
They value, like stupid Mourinho, they value more attitude than talent. This is the reason why.
What about Capello?
Pogba's got talent, but since Mourinho is the coach, talent doesn't mean anything for soccer anymore.
Capello
You get
was
to
with
sit on the
Roma.
bench. You get to sit on the bench because you got Mourinho, somebody that never played soccer all his life.
Same as
He played
Saki.
soccer.
What about
He
Saki?
played soccer on the calcio balilla, on the billiardino, Mourinho. That's the only way that he played soccer, that guy. Cassano and Balotelli, they got balls.
Yeah.
And that's reasons why. And they
Maybe
got a
that's
big
why.
mouth.
They're too
And
heavy.
the only problem
lose
is a
some
big
blood.
mouth can ruin player like that because they're not yes man.
It was Lippi's 70th birthday this week. And what Lippi said, not what he said now, what he said in the past, and we put it out, he said football is like a mosaic. He said the job of a coach is to put the best pieces together. He said sometimes the best pieces don't mean the best players. He said when I went in 2006, he said, I'm sure there was a lot of players who were better than the ones that I called up that I had to leave home. He goes, but I knew that I was choosing the best players to create a team. He said, football's like a mosaic. That's how you need to win.
That's a very good
It's
point.
true. That's true.
Oh, man.
Very good point. Whenever you guys want to laugh, come back. And
Don't forget to read the podcast, okay, guys? To rate, right?
Rate the podcast.
Right. No, keep him away from me because
We're going to put him right here next
he's a Mourinho guy, this guy here. I don't like Mourinho's fans.